Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you are just joining us, we welcome you aboard the live stream. You're watching the Tony Robles Predator Pro-Am Tour. We're coming to you live from Steinway Billiards in Astoria, Queens, New York. We're about to watch a face-off match between two players that are going to be playing even. Young gun Thomas Rice and Omar Alli are going to be playing a race to 7. Thomas Rice is excited to be on the live stream. I hope Dad is watching and family back home, along with Omar. I hope his family are joining us.
Lotzie, 27, Lotzie.
Race to 7. I'm Upstate Al, sitting in the booth, solo flight right now until the Nielsta, the pool detective, gets on board. We're about to watch these two players lag for the break, as Thomas is shooting the cue ball and Omar approaching the 7. Going to be close. Wow, this is real close. And they're calling over Mr. Tony Robles to take a look to see who won the lag. And there you see Tony Robles and William Finnegan, both of them, one on each side. And it's close. My call will be to lag over in this position if it's that close. Now, I like one decision, not two. Tony Robles is going to get official and start measuring out the lag. Smart move, as you can hear both players say, let's lag over, as Tony keeps measuring. So we're at a standstill from the opening gate, and the gentleman in the back is Iggy Tony from Jersey. They had a benefit tournament out at Castle Billiards, and both players elect to lag over, and Tony agrees. And once again, Thomas Rice on the cue ball. And it winds up close again. Everybody can't believe it, especially Mr. Robles. And he's coming back over for the second lag. Tony is cracking up along with Upstate Al. He can't believe it. All right, I don't know who won the leg. But if they're playing rack their own, both players have to agree with it, of course. It would be Omar breaking. If not, then it would be Thomas Rice breaking. And it looks like the Nielsta just flew in at, he landed on the tarmac. And he's about to set foot in the booth. And we're going to welcome the Nielsta on board. In 2 seconds, we're getting him wired up like the $6 million man that he is. Welcome aboard once again, Neil Paxton, the pool detective. Neil.
Yes, sir.
Your input on this match. The young gun, Thomas Rice, against Omar Alli, playing even in a race to 7.
I don't know. This looks like I think Omar's a pretty solid player. He's got a lot of experience.
Okay, so you know both players. I do know how Thomas Rice shoots. Some people might say he's a little cocky, but he's very young. I think he's at the age of 14 or 15. 15 now.
15.
So I've known him just about a year and watched him play. Well, looks like somebody forgot to change the score, so we'll go right back to this scenario. And I will fix the score behind the scenes. You can blame that on me, Neil, huh? I have to take the fall for that one. Anyway, it's 0-0 in this race to 7.
This is another young gun, Thomas Rice, that's improved tremendously in a very short period of time.
Actually took second last week, didn't he? Eric won it, and Thomas Rice came in second. And you can see that all on the Predator Pro-Am Tour.com, I believe, is the website address for Tony's tour. Looks like he's going to elect to play a little safe. Just hide the cue ball behind some blockers, such as the 6, 7, and 9.
Pretty easy kick here. One rail.
Oh, there's something in the chat. Why do people need headphones to play a bar sport? You know, I have to agree. I really don't like using headphones, but, you know, the way technology's been going so fast, you know, everybody's got a cell phone. Everybody has earphones. Everybody has one of these music boxes they call iPods or whatever you call them, MP3 players. And it's a situation for me, if I was a tournament director, they wouldn't be allowed. But some tournament directors really are faced with a lot of people using them to keep outside noise away, you know, whatever they might be listening to that they're comfortable with. But on the other hand, if one of the opponents says, hey, hold it, I want somebody to watch the hit, and this guy goes and takes the shot, and there's a discrepancy call, and the tournament director comes over and says, what's the problem? And the man sitting in a chair or the woman sitting in a chair says, well, I wanted him to stop, or I wanted her to stop shooting because I wanted you to come over and watch the hit, but he or she didn't hear me because they had earphones on. Well, guess what? It's going to that opponent in the chair.
Absolutely.
Wow, Thomas Rice just kicks that in. And he's got sight on the 4, not a feasible shot to make, but nevertheless, he has sight on the 4. He's got to pull out the bridge. Let's see what this young gun does with this 4 ball.
I don't think there's anything wrong with wearing
I don't like what
headphones.
he's doing, Neil. He's looking to nudge the 4. Well, he nudged it high enough so it wouldn't marry up with the 9.
Well, he tried to play safe there. He got a good roll there.
No, I agree. He tried to play safe, but if he would have hit it a little bit easier, the chance of having a 4-9 carom or 4-9 combination is what I'm nervous about. I never like putting the next ball in rotation anywhere around the 9. It's going to be close.
Well, he's a young, up-and-coming player that hasn't seen too much on shot selection.
Well, that's how, talking about having seen too much. Omar just went right by the 4 and hit the 9. Never even touched the 4.
Obviously, he didn't see it.
Actually, he did see the whole ball. And look at Thomas Rice with ball in hand.
Oh, boy.
He traps himself up, but he still has a bank kick. He can make the shot if he knows the system.
Yep.
He just gets up there one strokes and puts it in, so obviously he knows the system. And he's got a shot on the 6 ball, making the 6 ball, faced with the 7 ball into the side pocket as we have Jerry Tarantola coming up behind Upstate and giving me a shoulder massage for sitting in here so long. He doesn't have to. I love it. But keep in mind, you can see the logo in the upper right-hand corner. This is a co-production with nycgrind.com and AZBT. AZBT. Think I'm getting a little cockeyed?
Yep.
AZBTV. Putting this stream together. And we're happy. We're happy everybody's happy. Let's put it that way. If we could do more, we'll do more. Get in touch with Upstate Al, upstatealpool@gmail.com. If you know somebody that wants to stream one of their tournaments coming up or a challenge match, and I'm sure we can work things out. The young gun missing the 7 ball, and he leaves a shot for Omar.
He's got to calm down a little bit. He's looking all over the place. He's getting red because he's on the TV, and he's thinking about the TV instead of thinking about pull.
Yeah, not good. Extended heat on yourself.
Yeah.
It looks like Omar is going to draw first blood. He has to pocket this 9 ball in the side pocket to do so, though. And he does. 1-0, Neil.
1-0.
And your prediction was?
My prediction is that when Thomas Rice, if he could calm down, will win this match. But if he's thinking about playing on a live stream and feeling that pressure, which I don't know why, then it's going to be tough.
Some people thrive on being, on spotlight. And then you get some people that shy away from it. But,
Right.
you know, being that the tables are being used all over, when the match becomes available, they go up on the live stream. And, yeah, you're right. It might put a little heat on him.
Well, he wants to be discovered. You know, he's young.
And he shoots good, too. It's not, don't take nothing away from him. He does shoot good.
He plays very well.
What do you got to give him, like, if you and him are in a challenge match? Do you got to give him, like, the 6 out? Something like that? Did you have to catch your breath?
Yeah, I had to try to control myself from laughing on that.
Oh, okay. Maybe the 5 out. I don't know. I'm sorry, Neil. Yeah, I don't know exactly what the game is, but in any case.
I need the 6 out. I don't think I ever played anybody even. Even was not my forte. The 7 ball.
Hey,
it was the 7 ball. That was
I'm not about to put Neil's game down or try to embarrass him in any way. Believe me, he can shoot. He just doesn't want to.
As long as I'm getting the 7 out, I could shoot.
He doesn't want to knock his action. That's
no,
what
it's
he's doing.
not that. I can't go to the 9. That stripe ball always messed me up.
Well, shouldn't let that happen. But it does, because, you know, you shoot. You know, I've heard that years ago, okay? And I heard that from, I believe it was an open play or
There
a
has
vote.
to be a reason why they put a stripe on the 9 ball.
Yeah, the 9 is the strike ball.
Right.
But I actually heard that
The psychology
terminology
behind that, I think.
Right.
Because I remember a kid that used to play really well, and he used to train himself by taking 10 9 balls and putting them out on a table. Cato.
Really? Cato, yeah.
Cato. And he would take 10 9 balls and just keep shooting the 9 because he used to dog it so much.
Well,
So to get over that, he just kept shooting the 9.
sounds like a good drill.
It was a great drill.
Wow.
He became a world champion for about 3 months.
If you're just joining us, hey, you are watching Tony Robles Pro Amateur Tour. As you watch Omar approach the floor
Let's see
ball.
if Omar could get out here. This is
Well, he leads 1-0.
ABC out.
Maybe he's comfortable now that he's up 1-0, you know.
Yeah.
We got plenty of pull coming your way. I'm glancing to my right and watching Gail Glazebrook Robles in her match. She's playing Naldo off to my right.
Let's see how he plays position here from the 6 to the 8.
Well, you just got to pull it back one rail, draw it right back to the long rail, or just draw it and hold the cue. See, one rail.
Right.
He's right
And what
up
he
on the
did is
side.
he chose to play the 8 in the side and made it even more difficult. And a lot of amateur players will do that because the 8 was close to the side pocket. And I guess he just felt more comfortable about doing that.
Yeah, well, it's what you feel comfortable doing. If it gets you to win and it's working for you, you keep doing it.
Right. That's it.
He's leading 1-0.
Looks like 2-0 now.
And now Omar is up 2-0 in this race to 7. Yeah, getting back to that strike ball, I heard that either from an open player or a pro. And, you know, this was years ago and we were talking, you know, why is it so difficult? Why do people, what the terminology back then was, why do people dog the 9 ball a lot, you know? And I don't like to use that too often, especially when you're watching pros play or even any play. I don't like to say you dogged it, I like to say you missed it.
Right.
But I believe it was a pro that I was talking to, and I can't remember the name. I know there was a conversation with somebody that was a great shooter, and they said that's because it's striped. I mean, you're shooting all the solid balls, and they get to the stripe. Something mentally, you know.
Psychology of 9 ball.
I guess.
Okay. Omar just broke and scratched. Thomas Rice has ball in hand on the 1. And let's see if he's calmed down a little bit. He needs to get his focus back and play pool.
Well, he's got to calm
Steve
down.
Kalu, you hear Steve Kalu.
He's got to forget that he's on camera.
Exactly.
And Focused Apparel is in the room, Brian, and he's got all different shirts made up. Man, they're beautiful, and people are approaching him, buying shirts off him. It's always nice to see Brian around.
What's he doing here?
It looks like he went for the 9-ball. You know, he got aggressive. He's down 2-0.
Okay. So Thomas Rice chose to shoot the 9-ball with ball in hand. Chose to shoot a combination.
Lacassi Q's, one of Upstate Al's sponsors. They're going to be in booth 504 and 505 at Super Billiards Expo. Make sure to stop by the booth if you're down there and thank them for helping out with live streaming and bringing tournaments right into our devices and connecting to TVs. Also, we want to thank the TAP League. For their sponsorship. The best amateur league in North America. That's a pretty big statement right there. And of course, don't forget about the NAPL. Check them out, www.playnapl.com, as Omar approaches the 1-ball, leads this match 2-0. We're only racing to 7. And this is a winner's side match, so the loser will not be eliminated. Thomas Rice and Omar are on the winner's side bracket. As cue ball finds the side pocket.
Well, that's a reprieve for Thomas Rice. Now, Thomas Rice needs to calm down, get paused, focus, and get his confidence and run this out. He is capable.
Yes, yes. I'm sure there's a bunch of us that know it.
Just play pool, enjoy yourself. That's when everybody plays their best. You gotta enjoy it. It's just play like you're practicing. Now he's down shooting the 5. Coming down for the 6 in the corner. And he hit it with a perfect speed.
And it's a pleasure to have Neil Stir, the pool detective, the original, the one and only.
The original? Was there another one before me?
Yes, but you're the legend. Talking about legends, how about Earl Strickland?
Where is Earl?
He's in the house somewhere, but how about Earl Strickland doing that video with the New York Times? And tomorrow, by the way.
New York Times? He did a video with the New York Times?
Yes.
I didn't even know that.
I posted it on AZ Billiards. A lot of people grabbed it and started posting it.
What is this?
It's a video with the New York Times. They shot here at Steinway.
Wow.
And the interview is in the Metro section of the New York Times tomorrow.
Awesome.
Yeah, real. I mean, that's big. Thomas Rice. Right, starts.
I was waiting actually for them to do something like that with Earl being in New York for this length of time. And I mean, this man really should be recognized internationally.
And Snooker, what's up? Snooker, welcome aboard. Snooker is nocturnal. This is his time to wake up. Welcome aboard, sir. 2-1.
Thomas Rice is breaking.
The 9-ball.
Okay.
Comes back up.
Comes back up.
Does not count on the break. It's the only ball on the table.
I think Thomas Rice is starting to feel a little comfort zone.
The 9-ball is the only ball on the table that has to be called.
Which eliminates about 75% of my game. That's why I stopped playing these tournaments. They never had that before. You used to be able to luck in the 9. And when they changed that rule, I said, that's it for me. How am I going to win?
You mean you used to just combination 6-footer, 7-footer,
It's
didn't matter how far away?
It's about lucking in the 9 2 games and, getting somebody on tilt.
I hear you. Snooker, CMB WSU is in the house. The senior Mott is in the house. We're hoping that he's on the road to recovery.
Who's that?
Bob Enslow, Colonel Bob Enslow from Washington State.
Oh.
CMB WSU.
Oh, okay.
One of the biggest promoters in history. He's back. Okay, we're faced here. Omar with a long shot on the 1. And Jimmy, too slow for me. He's been holding up the fort on the other end. Snooker and everybody else that's been promoting, Cosmo, everybody, it all helps. Even if we hit the share button, social media, AZ Billiards, wherever we can get the word out, it helps. And I know it's helping. And I'm going to go right back to what I said before. When we get major companies like ESPN getting into live stream, it's helping because they're recognizing it.
ESPN is a world leader in sports production.
Thank you, Tester. Thank you for the feedback.
Okay, let's see what Thomas Rice is at the table. I think he's going to play the 2 in the side, 3 in the corner, 4 in the side, 5 in the side, 5 in the corner. Looks so easy from here. He banked the 2.
Maybe he's getting comfortable.
I think he is.
If he finds his stroke. And stays down and just forgets about everything else around him.
He's bad on the 4 here. I don't know if the 4 goes past the 8 in the corner. I'm not really sure.
You know, it's a real sharp cut into the side pocket if he wants to go for it.
No, that's
Oh, it's no? It's
no.
just a plain no. Are you one of those no people?
That would be a very bad choice.
It looked like he just tried to play the 4-8, huh?
No, he tried to play the 4 in the corner and past the 8, but he hit it pretty bad. But this isn't easy because if Omar shoots the 4 in the corner, he might hit the 6. This is I might play safe here actually. You have to do what you're capable of.
Thanks, Pops, and everybody else for the positive feedback, and thank you everybody for signing in and watching the stream. Even if you're behind the scenes and you don't want to sign in, I hope you're enjoying it. We are enjoying ourselves here live on premises.
Well, he pocketed the 4.
And he got perfect shape.
And
on
he
the
got
5.
perfect shape. He missed the 6. This kid could play.
What do you do, Neil? Do you go with the running English and go 2 rails up, just hit just below the side pocket? Or do you go 1 rail back out?
I would just go 1 rail. I mean, the 6 is pretty close to the pocket. Center table position is pretty easy here.
Well, he elects to go the other way just before the side pocket to get on the 6.
Okay.
And still has the angle. He's
Doesn't
okay.
really matter because if that's what you feel comfortable doing, then that's what you do.
Good
That's
analogy. Very good.
Well, this is a game of repetition. So if you're playing that shot and you're doing it the same all the time, you're doing it consistently, why change?
Well, eventually you do if you learn the shot played a better way. You pick up on it.
Right.
Without getting down on the table and getting in these tournaments or practicing a lot, you don't realize it.
Right.
It's all trial and error. But you can practice all day long by yourself, but you still got to get out there and get in the
You got to feel the heat.
Yeah, you got to get seasoned.
You got to feel the heat. No question about it. No, he jumped up about 10 feet in the air on that 8 ball.
He jumped. He did the jump shot.
He jumped it.
It was the jump shot. The body jump. Thomas Rice, the young gun.
I think this is one of the reasons why people wear headphones.
Is there a reason that you start shouting out every time I start to get audio on my end? Is there a reason you got to step on me like a cockroach?
I stepped on you. I'm sorry.
That's all right. No, it hurt a little bit. It's quite all right.
I'm sorry, Alan.
Go for it, Neil. I don't blame you. You're excited. Go for it, brother.
I'm so excited.
There you go. We're at Desmond Tutu.
You know what? When I watch these guys play, it makes me say to myself, man, I want to start playing again.
You want to play like him
I
when
want
you
to
grow
play
up?
like them.
You want to play like Thomas Rice when you grow up?
I really do.
Guys, you come by Steinway anytime you want, any pool room, and you witness this person called the pool detective, you're going to have a blast. Just introduce yourself. I know he signs autograph on Thursdays, right?
Thursdays for $5.
For
$5 on Thursdays. Thursday is the $5 special.
How good does the Nielsen move? So, Neil, when the Filipinos come in town,
Yes.
Santos, Efren, or Alapina, or Dennis Nicole, do they still stay with you?
That depends.
What do you mean by that depends? That sounds like a diaper company.
I mean, it depends on, if they need to.
Oh, okay. So your door's open for
The door is always open.
all right, beautiful. How sweet is that?
The door is open because I don't have a lock.
Is that a cardboard box on 33rd and 3rd? The Neil's thing. We had a lot of fun through the years.
Yep.
I remember I bought a used car off of Neil for my son, I think, at the time, right?
Yeah.
That little, what was it, a Honda?
There was a Honda Civic.
Honda Civic.
Honda Civic.
When you
What
drove,
a deal you got.
when you drove that car,
What a deal.
You knew the Neils that drove it.
I got out of the used car business because I kept losing money. I paid $3,000 for the car and sold it for $700. And,
Ever since I bought that car, I find people following me.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, what's up? And they said, we want your autograph.
They were looking for me.
And then when they finally jumped out of the car, I said, this is not Neil.
They were looking to play me.
They were looking to play you. Okay, back to the action. Omar's up at the table. Sorry for getting off the match, guys, but it's like a family reunion every time I come down to the pool rooms in New York City or anywhere within the New York area. You see...
Alan,
guys.
do you still have that car?
Yeah, it's...
I'm thinking about buying it back.
It's about the size of a cigar box by now.
Oh, no.
I forget what happened to that car, to be honest with you.
Probably sold it for $4,000.
Nah, I don't know. I think we beat it to the ground and got rid of it.
Oh.
What a shot.
That was a good shot.
Now he's faced with banking the 7.
Yeah. Well, he's not real happy about that shot because you got to be able to bank the 7 and hold the cue ball.
Well, you don't even have to do that. You can just play the 7 to the upper short rail, right in the middle of the table, all the way up table, and bring the cue ball just down here behind the 9. And he's got a beautiful safety if he sees it. Now, being an amateur player, he's probably going to go
No, I'm going for
bank.
the out here.
Well, that's what he's doing. He's
He's
bank
playing
it.
safe. I think he's going to play safe here. Nope.
And that's what you call getting aggressive. But, hey, he's going to get a roll here.
Yeah.
He's going to get a roll, but Thomas...
And this happens a lot in pool, and people say, man, I'm so unlucky, and the guy tried to bank the 7, and he left me safe. But this is when the skill really comes in.
Meaning?
Meaning that he got lucky, but you have a shot. If you're at the table, you always have a shot. And it's what you do with it that matters.
Agree. Sometimes you don't have a shot.
There's always a shot.
I have to disagree with you.
There's always a shot.
You know, like when you have...
Look at Efren Reyes.
I'll look at Efren Reyes, and I'll put up a shot where he's not going to have a shot.
No. Impossible.
Virtually impossible.
for Efren.
Do you remember the gangster, how we used to trap everybody up in the cluster of balls
Yeah.
with the one ball against the rail?
Well, that's a different story, Alan.
But you want to know something? There was still a shot because somebody that was playing them jumped over the cluster, hit the one ball in the head, and
Yeah,
cue ball stayed on the table. So
Yeah.
I guess you're right. There's always a shot.
there's always a shot.
But you can lock a cue ball up against the rail and smother it by a cluster of balls, and believe me, you're not getting out of it. Not even a great effort.
Well, then it becomes a chess game. You just move the balls and tie it up.
Efren Reyes was here, too, playing Earl Strickland in a challenge match at Steinway Billiards. In fact, I have a shirt from that match with Efren and Earl on the back. Omar fired that so fast towards that corner pocket, and the corner pocket
Yeah, he
said,
saw
"No,
that
thank you."
here. No question that this kid should be out here. I mean, it's a little funny positioning on the 9.
He's got the stroke. He's going to draw it right back. He's
Yeah.
got the stroke for this. Just like that. Watch the side pocket,
Oh,
though,
no.
Thomas.
No.
Thomas Rice goes into the side
Wow.
pocket. Unfortunate. What a beautiful
Wow.
stroke.
He hit it really good.
He elects to give Omar that game.
That was just
So
an
Omar
unfortunate.
now leads 3-2.
Yeah. Well, that just comes with experience. I mean, this is a 15-year-old kid playing pool for about 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
And by next year, he won't do that again.
We learn. Yeah. Kojak in the subway. He scratched. Yeah, that's some shot. CMB WSU just put up the Z shot, the famous Z shot that Efren shot on Earl. I believe was out in Vegas at the time, and Earl just got on his knees after Efren hit it. That's actually on YouTube. And sort of bowed down like, Efren, you're the king. That was a nice shot. I really enjoyed that.
Now, tomorrow there's a Open Pro event, right, Alan?
Tomorrow's the Open and Pro, yeah.
Tomorrow's the Open Pro.
Yep.
I wonder who's going to show up for that. I think they're going to come out of the woodwork for that one.
Well, I'm going to try to get some updates. We do have confirmation about Jason Shaw,
Oh, Jason's going to be here.
Earl Strickland, Warren Campco,
Warren Campco,
Jennifer Beretta,
Jennifer Beretta.
and Greg McAndrews coming.
Okay.
And I have to get some more.
He just hooked himself behind the 5 ball. Oh, he's playing a little too fast.
That's right. Jeremy Sosi's on his way. I don't know about Michael DeShane. I'm not sure about any other players right now, guys, to be honest with you. I'll see if I can grab Tony. Where is Tony Robles anyway? Maybe I can grab Tony. If I step out and leave you with the Nielsen, will you be able to handle
Sure.
yourself and talk to everybody?
Sure.
So this is going to be your first solo flight.
Okay.
And the chat is pretty savvy when it comes to your commentating. So they will give me a progress report on the Nielsen.
Excellent. Just like I feel like I'm back in school.
If you
Progress
do-
reports.
Yes, if you do anything bad,
Report
we're
cards.
going to take you out on the live stream table,
Okay.
and we're going to lay you on the table and let Florian come down and jump balls over your forehead.
Who?
Florian.
Florian.
Trick shot artist.
Okay.
All right. I'll be right back. Let me see if I can grab Tony. See if we get any more confirmations.
All right. So Omar just missed the 5 ball on the side, and young Thomas Rice has to roll a 5 into the corner here. And somebody keeps walking in front of him. Pool player. That easy to get sharked in these big tournaments, especially with a lot of people walking back and forth. It's hard to overcome. Nope. This is another thing that comes with experience. The truth is, you could really never get sharked by anybody unless you're paying attention to what they're doing instead of what you're doing. Omar's going shooting the 9 straight in, and he's got that game. And the score is 4-2, Omar. Omar broke, and he broke dry, which means he didn't drop a ball on the break that time. And oh no, he did make a ball. Sorry, he made the 2. He pushed out. Thomas is elected to shoot the ball. He got a little jelly roll behind the 8.
All right, guys. I got a bearer of bad news that Jennifer will not be able to make it tomorrow.
Oh, no.
She has obligations. But as far as anybody else coming, Tony, right now, he has no other confirmation besides the names that I've mentioned. So
I love watching Jennifer play.
We'll check with
She's so
Tony.
solid.
We'll check with Tony later on.
Yeah.
See if he has any more updates. Did I miss any of the scores? Did anybody win when I was gone?
Omar won.
He won one when I stepped out?
Yeah, so it's 4-2.
Okay, thank you for that update. 4-2, we're racing to 7.
It looks like he played safe on the 5 ball.
Well, you're going to see little Tommy Rice go to the pogo stick.
Yeah. I love these jump sticks. If only I could jump a ball. Never jumped a ball. Good hit. Good hit. Are these two on the winner's side?
This is a winner's side match.
Wow.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Well, played safe behind the...
We were just talking about something. I'm sorry. And I got sidetracked.
The tournament director.
Getting sidetracked. Oh, the production. Yeah, this is AZBTV production. And actually, it's a co-production, AZBTV and NYC Grind, nycgrind.com. At the helm. Of course, we have Allison Fisher of NYC Grind in the house, and Jerry T doing complete coverage. For those of you that know Jerry T, he runs around. He's sometimes you see him on streams running around with a hat on. He looks like a snoop, like a reporter. That's Jerry T, and he's doing a lot of video footage, taking pictures. Check out nycgrind.com. The logo's up in the upper right-hand corner of your monitor. Thomas Rice, undecided here. And the fourth rule of first fundamentals, second fundamentals, and third fundamentals, the first rule is fun. That's the fourth rule, fun. And then go back to rule number one. If you're not having fun, you're not enjoying yourself, you're not going to enjoy it. So fun, playing pool is what it's all about. It's what it's all about. Well, I mean, just like anything else, if you love going out dancing, you're having fun. When it comes time that you don't enjoy yourself anymore, you find some kind of pastime, right?
That's right. Looks like everybody here is having a lot of fun.
Oh, I'll pan the room, and I'll tell you what, it's starting to really pack. Never mind, it's a Saturday night, but as far as tournament players, it's just like packed. Plus, of course, the locals. I'm sorry for laughing. It's an inside joke. The Nielsen mutes himself and starts singing tunes. Thank God he mutes himself. Hey, he could sing too. Don't get me wrong. He not only plays the piano, he can
just
sing.
Not well.
How big are these pockets? Probably about 4.5, I would say, right? These are standard size. Tight boxes are to our left. Not being used in a tournament. Skeeter Hawkins says 3 3/4. No. They're about 4.5. The ones to our left might be 3 3/4.
Well, this is a very big game right here. This is a real big game. If he gets out here, Thomas is going to be, nope. No, he jumped up on that. The only time I see Omar jump a ball is when he stands up and jumps.
Looks like Thomas might attempt to play the 9 ball.
I don't know what he's doing.
That's what he's looking at.
You don't have to call the 9?
Yes, you do have to call the 9.
Right.
Watch the cue ball. Never mind the 9 ball.
No.
Wow.
No scratch.
Straight in on the 7, and it's okay. I don't know. Oh, he's just sizing up the 9. The 9 must be in a bad position. That's why the young gun is looking at that.
Mm-hmm.
You see, that ball, he's supposed to go forward and take the back cut. He's lucky he got the back cut on the 8 here. He could nudge the 9, though, and he didn't. He missed the 8 and the 9. Watch the cue ball. Might rock this 8 a little bit and double kiss it. Wow. It's a cliffhanger, folks. Hold on to your seatbelts. Wrap them up tight. 80,000 feet hanging in the hole,
Well,
Nielsen.
I tell you, this isn't easy.
It's not easy.
This isn't easy because I don't think the 9 goes in the corner.
All you do is just spin this ball with a little bit of right-hand English, just tiny stroke, and then play it up in the corner. So
I
you
don't know
get
if
just
it
like
goes.
that. You don't know if it
It might
goes.
be frozen and it might hit the
No, it's
point.
not. It's not frozen.
It's not frozen.
No, it's not frozen.
Okay. Then you should make it.
Well, it wasn't frozen. He didn't make it. But Thomas Rice has jumped out of his seat, and he wants to make it because he doesn't want to be down 5-3 because the score right now is 4-2. So if Thomas was to accomplish this 9 ball, it'll be, I think Thomas Rice elected to take a break.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Yeah, he's feeling the pressure. Right now he's probably hearing things from 6 blocks away. Because when you feel pressure, all of a sudden you could hear everything. That's why he put his headphones on, his earphones on.
That young lady you see sitting way in the background who's just got out of a seat is Allison Fisher, standing up, of NYC Grind, standing next to Tony Robles as we are on a player timeout. They have a 5-minute timeout if they elect to take it all or not. As Thomas Rice is back. Looks like he didn't take his break. He might have went and got a wet towel or something. His shaft on his pool cue might be a little bit sticky, so he wiped his pool cue
I think
off.
he's going to make this ball.
I would say so. Right now the score is 4-2. And
Oh, he hit it a
hung
little
up
too
and
hard.
dropped.
He hit it a little too hard. He got anxious, but it went in. And the score is 4-3.
Going into game 8. Lomax cues, baby. Check him out. As Thomas Rice, the young gun, doesn't want to wait. As you see the wing ball, the 8 ball, jump right into the corner pocket.
Thomas Rice. He shoots like Boston Shorty.
He shoots like Boston Shorty.
Boston Shorty. He might be the next Boston Shorty out of New York.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's definitely not short. He's a pretty tall young kid.
Well, Boston Shorty was tall.
Well, not as I remember. Well, you're not too tall yourself. Compared to me, he wasn't tall.
Well,
How tall was he?
Boston Shorty?
Yeah, I saw him. I was way up in...
He was like 5'7".
I forget what room. He was up there. He had pool cues or something he was selling. I forget what maybe he was in Boston Billiards or something. I might have saw him. You know, you're not the only person that told me that Boston Shorty wasn't small. I believe Marty Herman also mentioned that to me. It all depends on your perspective.
That's right.
Tester in the chat says Boston Shorty was short.
How short was he?
I don't know.
You know,
You
there's
said
more than one
5'7".
Boston Shorty. Which Boston Shorty are you talking about?
I'm talking about the original Boston Shorty.
Oh,
from-
the original Boston
Yeah.
Shorty. Oh, no, he was short.
Who you talking? You're talking about? You're not talking
about
about Tommy DeAlfonso, are
Yeah.
you? Oh, you're talking about Tommy DeAlfonso. Yeah, he's not short at all.
He's not short.
Yes. Okay. And there is the Mr. Herman. Make sure you check Mr. Herman out. Cosmo 8. He's got a show on every day, sometimes 2, 3 times a day. Herman University. And he gives you some insight into tournaments that are going on and whether he agrees or disagrees. Yes, Larry Johnson, yeah. And Marty says that Boston Shorty was 4'11". And that's with his shoes on. Wow, Rafael De Boyo just came by the booth and he is eliminated out of the tournament.
Wow. You know, it's not easy spotting everybody in the tournament.
The tester, 'cause I have to just tell Phil Neal in on this. The tester says, "What a detective you are." But let's give Niels the credit because there is another shorty, but I didn't know Tommy DeAlfonso's name to be Boston Shorty.
Well, they called him Shorty, and he
did.
was from Boston.
Yes.
So
yes.
put the two together.
Okay, let's give Niels there a little bit of credit. Full Detective's still alive.
I'm sorry, I wasn't around for the original Boston Shorty.
Yes, you were. Yeah, you seen him, I would say so. Yeah. Because when I seen him.
I don't remember him.
Yeah, you were around when I ran into him up in.
Well, we never
believe it was
played,
Boston
so
Billiards.
I probably just,
No, you never played him, but
I never played.
I'm sure that you probably seen him and didn't realize it was Boston Shorty. How about that?
Could be. Well, looks like Omar is.
Larry Johnson, that's correct. Okay, Omar puts another bead up on his board. He now leads 5-3. Guys, if you're down at Super Billiards Expo, make sure you stop by the NYC Grind booth and pay a visit to Focused Apparel. He's got some really nice gear, shirts, you name it. He's got hoodies. Just take a look. Focused Apparel, they'll be in the same booth with NYC Grind. Jerry T and Allison Fisher will be on premises. And this whole thing wouldn't take place without Predator. They are the company behind Mr. Robles. And Mr. Robles is doing a wonderful job with all the tours that he's starting. Steinway Billiards, AZ Billiards, La Casi back in the live action as Omar is set to break. Leads this match 5-3. Crashes the pack and the 2-ball leaks into the side pocket. He's safe behind the 9-4 in the center of the table. Some aggressive players will go right to the air on this shot. Where do you push?
Well, if you could jump it, and you have a chance to make it.
How about you push into a better jump shot, get a little further away from the 4-ball?
No.
No, you should jump right from there.
Right from there, if you're a jumper. Does he jump, Omar?
You said he had jumped 10 foot before.
Yeah, I never saw him jump over a ball. I seen him jump in the air when he's shooting a ball, but I don't think he could jump. I mean, jump a ball. Looks like he wants to push out.
You know what?
I might push here and let Thomas jump it.
So you'll push out to a bigger jump shot, right? I don't like
Only
this at
because
all.
I can't jump.
He tried to trap the
Well, he
7,
was
6, and 3.
Well, he's that's a chess play right there.
Yeah, but this is perfect position for Thomas to go around, get on the left side.
This is
go around
tough.
and now play safe. Perfect position for Thomas to do this. Lock the cue ball right there, sending the 3-ball down, and just locking him. Well, he didn't lock the cue ball up, but he did play safe.
You know something? That was a good shot.
Now this is a perfect opportunity for a jump cue.
Yeah. But like I said, he doesn't jump, only when he's shooting. This kid really needs to start jumping balls.
Okay, CMB WSU from the chat coming with the facts.
What facts?
It says, according to Boston Shorty's epithet, is that how you pronounce that? At his maximum height during his pool playing days, he was 5'2" tall. Now, this is we're talking about Larry Johnson. We're not talking about Tommy DeAlfonso.
Who's Larry Johnson?
The original Boston Shorty. Come on.
Oh, that's his name.
What are we playing? Good guy, bad cop over here? Abbott and Lou Costello? Is that what we're playing?
On his best days, he was 5'2"?
Yes, 5'2" on his best days. Nothing to joke about. Rest in peace, Larry Johnson.
Boston Shorty.
Yes, Boston Shorty.
It's got a little bit of This kid likes to play fast.
Gonna have to swipe it out of the corner. Oh, he had to come short.
Yeah.
I don't know what he played so fast for.
He needs to slow down.
Well, right from this position, he played a shot and he wound up getting fortunate.
This is how I like pool to be played, though. If you miss a ball, leave the guy safe. That takes talent. It does. There's an art in that, you know, missing and leaving the guy safe.
Yeah, on purpose.
On purpose. You have to practice. I do it naturally.
Okay, it looks like Thomas Rice is grinding this out.
Nice stroke. Now you should just make the 9 here. Concentrate, slow down. Beautiful.
Very nice, Thomas Rice.
Thomas Rice showing heart. 5-4.
Loving the detective on board. The NAPL. Steve Lomax. Kings of Vapor. KingsofVaporOhio.com. Thomas Rice, take no prisoners, right up at the table. Doesn't want to wait for a split second. Fall ball finding its way into the side. Again, a shot on the 1, but no pocket. Bank it, leave the cue ball up table, 1 ball down by the 7.
He's thinking about a good save here. I would try to bank this ball and go 2 rails with the cue behind the 8.
He elected to play what we call the mousetrap, and he played it with good speed.
He hit it good.
You know, getting the cue ball behind the 8.
He hit it real good.
I see you're in the zone. I can see you. You're in the zone?
Somewhat.
Joe has to go, so he's going to give me a ride. I need to catch up with you. You want to go? Come, yeah.
I'll tell you, it's amazing how pool is evolving. After all these years, I've been in pool.
And what do you mean? Is it on the upswing, you think? Getting more popular?
I think it's evolving into something different. I don't, you know, everybody keeps saying that it's on a, you know, it's on a downswing and there's not, you know, big money being added in pro events and it's not organized, but I don't think that's really the case. I think it's evolving into something totally different.
And what do you mean by that?
What I mean by that is, you know, pool used to be about, you know, moving around and, you know, hustling and, you know, going from town to town and, you know, trying to win money. And
Which is still going on.
It's going on, but it's getting less and less and less over the years.
It's the internet. Something happens here tonight in a challenge match,
and
it's known across the world.
And that's why it's evolving, because of electronics and internet and social media. Those things can't happen like they used to anymore. So it's evolving into something different. And people say, well, where's, you know, what happened to the action and all of that. And it's slowing down. But I think pool is going to be bigger than ever, but not with pro tournaments. I think it's going to be the leagues. And the leagues are just going to keep growing, and there's going to be more money in the leagues.
Talking about a league.
There's going to be I think there's going to be a pro league.
Yes,
and I really think that's when the sponsors and people are going to really start grasping that, and it's going to be a more family-orientated type of thing with money.
Well, that's a good thing.
That is a good thing.
Because, you know, pool has a bad eye for years as like a stigma.
Right.
You know, you walk, the whole idea when you want to play pool now and you're 11 years old and you say, Mom, I want to go out and play some pool with my friends. Well, if the mom never seen a pool room how they exist today, they're really family oriented. You can actually go into a lot of pool rooms and sit down and have a dinner.
Exactly.
But if she never went out there, it appears to,
she's thinking about the old times.
Smoky room, they're dark, you walk in, you better hold on to your wallet. You know, that type of atmosphere. No longer like that. And it's a good point you bring up. That's one of my pet peeves also, of getting pool beyond that. And by showing pool live on the internet and people tuning in and parents watching with them or catching a glimpse of what their children are doing on the internet. And they take a glimpse around the room as we rove with the cam. What a beautiful hit this is. As we rove with the cam, they notice that this is a pool room. This
Exactly.
looks like a five-star restaurant.
Yes.
But it's real entertainment. It's enjoyable. There's a lot of children here.
And that's what I mean by evolving. Even the pool rooms changed. It's not pool rooms like it used to be. And
Right.
because of that, the pool players and everybody else needs to evolve with that.
And we are.
And we are. Exactly. It's going with the flow.
The insight of Neil's brain. And, you know, you would, if you did, oh, what a scratch. If you haven't,
Wow.
you know, everybody jokes around with Neil, and Neil jokes around with everybody. But there's been many a times that I sat down with Neil, like just now, and he brings out that real Neilster of him, the knowledge that he has, and lets everybody know about it. And it's an honor that you bring that out.
Thank you, Al.
So next time you sit in the booth, you know, just let it go, man. This is what the people like to hear. They like to hear your true feelings behind it. And they feel it, too. They feel it the way you're expressing yourself.
Right.
You know, and I like that. I really do. I like it. Because I know for years, I don't know how many years I know you, Neil. It's been so long that you've been around pool. And if anybody has any kind of insight, you definitely have an opinion. I mean, you're not going to sit back and plead the fifth.
Absolutely.
When you have the right to.
Unless I have to.
Right? The Rev. Of course we remember the Rev. Of course.
The Rev. We missed the Rev, too.
Sure. And how about Sean, right? His son.
Yeah.
Remember Sean used to come to the tournaments?
What happened to him?
I don't know. I know he was shooting pretty well last time I saw him, as Thomas gets lucky and waves his hand.
And this could be the turnaround of it all, folks.
There you have
He
it.
fired that 9-ball in like the 8 was not an accident.
We're tied at a nickel apiece. We're doing the speed limit in some states now, and we're staying safe. As you see, Thomas Rice tied his ball game up at 5 apiece. We're racing to 7. We want to shout out to the Tap League, but Thomas says, no way, let's get right to the action. This kid, he's got such a kick in his step right now. He tied the ball game up at a 5.
Thomas is playing his pace.
Question in the chat. Testa, why is my name all in caps? I'll tell you how. You went onto Ustream, and then when you try to type in the chat, it wanted you to sign in, and you either had the caps lock or you typed in all caps and then put in your password. If you don't want it to be all caps and you want it to get back to where it was, close your browser, open up Ustream, and then hit the login. And then when you log in, it'll automatically put your name back to where it was. But it's okay just the way it is, too. We know exactly who you are. As we watch Omar pocket the 2 and get good shape on the 3, roll up, and he's going to have a great shot on the 4, but leave yourself an angle to bounce back out towards the center so you can get the shot on the 5. This looks like one of those run-out tables. Neilster?
I just, you know, my gut instinct tells me that he's not getting out. I just don't think he's going to get out here. I don't know.
Oh, no, he's going to get out. Whether he gets out winning or losing, he's going to get out.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we're going back to the set, of course. I think he's going to get out. Just roll up. He's got a perfect angle for the 4-ball.
No. I don't think the 3 went past the 6 on that shot. And that was a bad decision because he let this kid back to the table, and it's 5-5, and now he's feeling the heat. And that's what this game does to you. One bad decision turns it around. Wow. Thomas Rice bobbled the ball. Too much English on that shot, Thomas. Young Thomas.
It's okay. He's young. He's learning. He came in second place last week.
He did.
Don't take anything away from him. This is tough. You either go forward and take a severe cut on the 4, or you draw back and you try to, what we say, thread the needle between the 6-7.
That would be too dangerous of a shot.
for this caliber of
I
player.
can't really judge the angle, but like I said before, if you're an amateur player, you need to stay and do what you are capable of doing, not watching a pro and seeing what they do, because what they're going to do and you could do are two totally different things. You need to do what you're capable of, even if it means rolling this ball in and playing safe on the 4.
Or taking a severe cut on the 4.
Or, you know, if you think you could take a 4, cut the 4 in because the 5's hanging in the pocket,
Right.
you know, and go for it.
But, you know, you're really never going to learn how to play pinpoint position without practicing the shot, too.
But this is a tournament, and you're not supposed to be trying to learn here. You're trying to win.
Oh, you're trying to win, and I agree, but you're also learning at the same time. And you could practice that shot as many times as you want by yourself to try to thread that needle between that 6-7.
Right.
And then get up here in a tournament when you really have to, and you might not do it.
Right.
So
well,
we,
that's true
we
too.
usually learn from our mistakes.
That's true.
And if it costs you, you're learning.
Yeah.
Because you're going to remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah, and that shot cost me a lot of money, I'll tell you that. So I guess you're right.
Well, you know, it works both ways.
Well, he got a little lucky here, and I think both these guys are really feeling pressure. And it's all about trying to stay focused here. And that's who's going to win this match.
Guys out there in the chat signing on.
I don't know if that was a good hit. Was that a good hit?
Guys out there in the chat signing on, and even ones that are not signed in. There's a follow button right above your viewer that says follow, and you can elect to push that button. And anytime AZBTV goes live, you will get an email if you opt to want an email. We don't go live just for fun unless we're doing some testing prior to a tournament. So if you want to know when AZBTV is going to be live again, all you got to do is hit that follow button and you'll receive an email when we go live. We thank you for that. If not, we thank you anyway. We're really having a great time and we love having everybody aboard. See, that's the kind of shot you fire up the rail. You got to hit that with ball speed. You know, you got to hit that. You don't have to hit it that hard.
He was feeling the pressure on that shot, you know, and like I said,
the pressure.
The pressure.
And he was feeling the pressure on that shot.
They're both feeling pressure.
At 55, you got that right.
You know, and that's why I always chose to go to the bar and do a shot of tequila before I took that shot.
No, we do not promote any kind of alcohol drinking, smoking cigarettes, or anything like that, Neil.
I'm sorry.
We might be talking out here, and there might be 14, 15, 13, 11, 12, 9-year-olds watching.
Well, that was 25 years ago I'm talking. Yeah. I don't do that anymore.
That's when
I'm 52.
Allison Fisher is going to leave the tournament. Is that right? For the evening, she wants to say goodbye to everybody. 1 second from NYC Grind. Hold on.
Hey everybody, it's Allison. I just want to thank everyone for tuning in and checking out the stream. We're going to be picking things back up tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to doing some more commentating and seeing how things pan out. There should be a lot of great players coming up tomorrow. So everybody have a great night. See you then.
No, she said goodbye because she wasn't leaving. Allison, have a safe trip. We'll see you tomorrow. And good luck. As we watch Omar attempt to cut this 9 in. And he does with the heat, and Neil, watch the cue. Omar got out. Omar reaches the hill. Neil, I thought you were talking to me. You got your headset off and you're muted. Hold it. Okay, Neil's back on the air.
I'm back.
I'm sorry, I was ghost talking. I thought you had your earmuffs on.
No.
Neil's still with the heat. Omar's on the hill. 6-5 over Thomas Rice. We have another match coming right up after this, folks.
I predict it's going to go hill-hill.
Oh, the Hilla in the Manila.
Just a prediction. Let's see.
Here we go. Thomas
you
has
go.
been making the wing ball occasionally. Let's watch the 4 and the 3 here. The 3 ball found its way right into the
Wow.
pocket.
Wow, that was.
And the 4 ball dipped
Look
into
at
a
this
pocket.
roll. I think he can make the 1.
I don't believe so.
No?
He can hit it, but I don't think he can pocket the 1, not into the side pocket.
Really? I don't know. You all right?
I get lucky occasionally.
That was a good save. That was a really good save.
Okay, it's air time.
Thomas Rice going airborne.
Cue ball close to the rail. Anything can happen.
I think he's going to jump this ball and make the 1 in the corner pocket. Ooh, boy, that was close.
Thomas Rice scratches at a bad time.
Bad time. Or a good time.
Well, 6-5. It's bad for him.
Well, let's see what Omar does.
Don't forget, keep this in mind. The loser of this match will not be eliminated. They just move over to the B side of the chart. So whether it's Thomas Rice loses or Omar, we're still going to see them. Or we might not see them because I believe tomorrow we'll be streaming the main event for the, yes, we will be doing the Open Pros tomorrow.
That's right.
And if we get a chance to stream either the semifinals or the finals of the amateur, we might have them on if there's no match that we can actually put on from the pros and the open as we dwindle down towards the end of the night. So we might see these players again.
Omar's got ball in hand here on the 1 ball. And he's really looking at this rack. It's a little tricky. I think if he pockets the 1 on the side and stops the cue ball right there. Nope.
He went forward.
He went forward to play the 2 on the side.
You know, sometimes it's hard to
He
predict.
moves the cue ball way too much.
Neil, don't you find it hard to predict what's going to happen next,
Well,
depending on who's at the table? In other words, if we were watching Santos or somebody, we basically have a pretty good 95%.
it is hard
what
to
they're gonna
predict
do.
here. Yes,
It is hard.
it's very difficult.
Question in chat, does Michael Yetnick play this or the pro? I'm not sure.
No,
know.
Mike Yetnick is a pro, I think. He's in the pro event.
Okay,
Isn't
there
he
you
a
have
pro?
it. Well, you're the detective. I'm saying I'm not sure, but I know Michael Yetnick does play on this tour. We're hoping to see him if he is going to play in the Open. All right, you see, Thomas Rice got a little upset with himself. He got a little out of line. No need to do that. He still has a shot. Watch the 9. It might go for a ride. The 9 goes for a ride.
Oh, boy.
And there's no sense in that
No.
because you got to call the 9.
Yeah. Well, you know.
All you had to do was bump it. Try to use the 9 as a stop sign to hold up for the 7 ball.
Yeah, he's just, he gave it up. So it looks like my prediction was wrong. Omar should be out here. Oh, yeah, he's out. He's got confidence. You could tell by the way he hit that 7 ball.
I got some good news from Tony Robles. He went to Hartford College today with his son, who might be going up to Hartford, and he might even be getting a sponsor. Oh, God. I'm getting into the point. A scholarship for gymnastics. I guess that's
Oh, that's
over.
great, yeah.
I've been closed my eyes trying to remember the scholarship. So, in any case, Omar Ali defeats Thomas Rice. Thomas Rice is not eliminated. He just moved over to the B-side chart. I'm Upstate Al once again. I was sitting in the booth alongside the one and only Neil Paxton a.k.a. the Pool Detective.
Well, Ellen, this was a lot of fun, and I'm going to take a break.
Well, you're not taking too far of a break. You're getting
No.
$250 an hour.
Yes.
And I know you don't need it, but we want
And I
you to
will be
sit in.
back.
All
I have
right.
to have a talk with this kid,
One
Thomas
more match
Rice.
and you're in the
He's
union.
coming to me for advice. Let me talk to Thomas Rice.
Okay.
I will be back.
Thank you, Neil.